Greetings, dear saints of Bethesda on the Bay. I bring you the greetings of all your siblings throughout the northeastern Ohio on this, your 75th anniversary of being a congregation. 75 years of baptisms, confirmations, weddings, and funerals. 75 years of songs and bread and wine and water and prayer. 75 years of potluck dinners. Thank you for the gift that you are in Bay Village. Thank you for your faithfulness in proclaiming the gospel, even to the ones that the world says, you are the least among us. Thank you for your commitment to the work of Lutheran Metropolitan Ministries. Thank you for the ways that you've engaged your faith there in Bethesda on the Bay. Your motto is together in Christ, where we all can find a home. May this home be blessed by our God who shows up in the least of these, who cherishes the whole creation. May this weekend be filled with all sorts of joy and hope and energy for the next 75 years. God's peace.
The splendor of the King, clothed in majesty, let all the earth rejoice, let all the earth rejoice. He wraps himself in light, and darkness tries to hide, and trembles at his voice, and trembles at his voice. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great.
And were you a part of the congregation when they were worshiping in the school for those early years? Yeah.
Well, that's what the men had to take in, all the equipment.
Wow. And set up all the chairs. And
every
everything.
Sunday, and
wow.
It was at Parkview School, which is gone.
Right.
And it's now the new middle school.
Yes.
But, yeah, and you know, the Episcopals and St. Raphael's and St. Barnabas were all doing the same thing.
In the same school.
Yeah, we were probably all renting
I'm probably waiting in
different
the wings to
spaces.
set up your space. Yeah, that's true.
And, yeah, it was probably, I'm sure.
And that was a good 2 years or so in the school.
At least.
Yeah.
Because I'm not exactly sure when, the date they built the chapel, but
51 was when the cornerstone was laid.
51, okay.
Mm-hmm. The first chapel.
And then we were there till about 86, I think, when they took the other one down.
It was there until about 86.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Anyway, in that chapel, you know, that was like one room.
Right. One room schoolhouse kind of situation.
All purpose, you know.
Yes, exactly.
And we had, you know, folding chairs.
Mm-hmm. So you could use the space for more than just Sunday morning worship, right?
Yeah, and what did everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. They must have had Sunday school probably in between.
The splendor of the King, clothed in majesty, let all the earth rejoice, let all the earth rejoice. He wraps himself in light, and darkness tries to hide, and trembles at his voice.
Anyway, when you said something about, you know, your theme is home.
Yeah, finding a home in Christ.
That's when I was thinking that Bethesda has been our family's home,
Yeah.
a church home for all these 75 years.
Yes.
And we've had 2 weddings, 3 funerals, plus immediate, and then the two mothers, Bill's mother and my mother.
Oh, both those funerals were at Bethesda as well?
Oh, yes.
Wow.
In fact, my mother funeral was early January 1978, and it was Pastor Stilsky's first official duty.
No kidding.
Yeah, and it was a snowstorm.
Oh, of course it was.
And yeah,
Oh
it was really memorable because
that's amazing.
it was difficult weather and
challenging in many ways.
And it was his first.
Oh my.
So yeah, I'll never forget that.
So really key, important moments of your life were centered around the church.
I feel that we were fortunate to have Bethesda as our church home.
Yeah.
It's meant a lot, and of course, Bill did so much for the choir, and
he was choir director, choir master for quite a while, wasn't he?
On and off for 22 years.
Oh, for 22 years. Wow.
But before that, and then he was also very active in Sunday school. You can ask Barb.
Like as a teacher?
You can ask Barb Woodburn.
Okay, I will.
She remembers him as a teacher.
She mentioned that. Yes.
And he was, and then counsel and also. So I think Bill did so much for Bethesda. He was really a pillar.
Yeah, I think so too. And
The splendor of the King, clothed in majesty, let all the earth rejoice, let all the earth rejoice. He wraps himself in light, and darkness tries to hide, and trembles at his voice, and trembles at his voice. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? And all will see how great is our God. And age to age he stands, and time is in his hands, beginning and the end, beginning and the end. The God at 3 and 1.
It's hard to summarize so many years of belonging to Bethesda. I became a member when I was 9 years old, along with my family, and had the privilege of some wonderful Sunday school teachers, such as Bill Goswish, along the way, and later grew up and got married, and we raised our family in this church. Our children did all of the youth activities and confirmation and lots of high school fun things that were planned for them. I was the director of the Children's Joy Choir, which was little ones from kindergarten to fourth grade for about 5 years, and that was truly a joy. And have sung in the choir for many, many years, more than I can count, and taught Sunday school for many years as well. So we've met our lifetime friends here, and it's always been our home. We love everything about it when we walk into this building.
And age to age he stands, and time is in his hands, beginning and the end, beginning and the end. The God at 3 and 1, Father, Spirit, Son, the Lion and the Lamb, the Lion and the Lamb. How great is
Bethesda is my home in Christ. Now that I am in college, I realize how supported I have been my whole life at Bethesda. I am studying music currently, and my love for music definitely grew when I was watching and singing with the choir. A home is where you always feel loved and welcomed, and Bethesda will always be that home in Christ for me.
Is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God, and all will see how great is our God. And age to age he stands, and time is in his hands, beginning and the end.
I remember walking through the doors on Beach Lane for the first time in 2009. I didn't know what to expect. Gradually, and even before I knew it, Bethesda and its community became my home. A home I forgot I had with busy schedules, during difficult experiences and juggling the everyday life until I stepped foot inside those doors. A home I didn't think my introverted self needed until I attended worship or church events. This sense of belonging, peace, and desire to lift myself and grow each day. I feel blessed to have found a home in Christ, found the Bethesda community, and I'm thankful that my introverted self has been and will be nourished by those interactions and by the faith.
Is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God, and all will see how great is our God. And age to age he stands.
Bethesda on the Bay always has the best celebrations any time of the year. My whole family, we all love the Easter breakfast. I like church because they support my family. They have a nice Easter egg hunt, and they have a nice Easter breakfast, and I like the bread.
And at Christmas, what did you get to do? Or at Easter?
Oh, I got to ride a donkey and be like Jesus.